pumpkin outside.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Do you have all the stuff we need out of our bag?
Yeah, I get the latex and the job letter.
I'm gonna get some cotton balls in case you need me to put them on.
Okay, we'll try to do it for a while. And I get home with my haircut.
I'll start in 1 more minute.
Yep. So you're on Facebook, so be careful what you say, but we'll be live on TV in about 30 seconds. So.
Hi, Facebook.
Sorry.
I'll be doing that all evening.
Yeah, you're
so
fine.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Does
everybody have latex? 15 seconds?
Yep.
Which face are you doing?
Torn face.
Torn. Oh.
I'm just double checking. Everybody has latex and gel blood. Okay. All right.
And she said either one would work as well. Yeah. That's quieter. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. I'm Vivian. This is my first class, but I've been going to classes here for about a year. Like almost every single class they had last year, and then I just kept practicing before they opened, and I do at least one new look every week, and
Ginger snap?
yeah.
Is that what you like?
I first got into FX makeup, or at least I got interested by watching Ginger Snap because there's the two main protagonists are sisters, and they do this, they do fake deaths and FX makeup, and they're really good at it, even though they're both about 15 or 16 years old, and so that really fascinated me, and so, and then a few years later, I had a voice teacher. This is really weird, but my voice teacher suggested that maybe I should get into FX makeup because it seemed like it would be a good fit for me, and she knew someone because she worked in lyric opera, and they hire this one lady. I never got a hold of her, but they hire an FX lady who does all the makeup for the lyric opera and the ballet, so that was the second step, and then I started coming here. When Audra had her first class last year, I only saw it at last minute. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and so I just went over and did it. So, again, I'm Vivian. If you want to go around and introduce yourselves, we'll go this way.
I'm Audra. I'm the lead makeup artist here. Vivian's super awesome. She forgot to mention that. Her makeup is just on point. She's good at painting, latex, gore. She knows a tremendous amount about horror movies and everything. So she's very qualified for the job, and I'm super excited and proud of her. But I'm Audra, and welcome everyone. I hope you have fun.
Hi guys, I'm Hallie. I'm from Manhattan, Kansas, so really excited to be here. Really excited, yeah. I'm Bria, nurse by training. So I've seen a lot of gore. I've run myself.
I'm Gina. I've been coming, Mom. I got us both coming to these.
And I'm Diana, and I just said, you guys need these skills because you got little kids. So we're here because we need the skills. It's just fun.
I'm Neela. I love Halloween and I love horror, and I do a lot of the makeup, well, on my son because he's in theater. So I've done a lot of different looks on him. So this is a look I've been kind of wanting to try, so I thought I would come check it out.
All right.
I'm Mallory, and I'm a para for my regular job, and then freelance makeup artist. And Halloween's my Christmas, so I gotta do the Halloween ones.
Yeah.
Say hi, TV25. We're glad.
Hi, TV25.
And we're glad you're here.
And we're glad you're here. Okay, we're gonna start with outlining the edges of the wound. So get your smaller fine brush and dip a little bit into the black And if I am going too fast, go ahead and say, could you slow down please? Or if you need help with anything, if you need a refill, let me know, and I will do that. So I like to go all the way down to like this far, but you don't have to go that far. If you want to change anything, you can also change something.
So she's just outlining where she's going to put the cotton in the blood at.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be seen later. It's just so you can see where you're putting what you want to put.
Alright, so what are you making right now? The curve part?
If you want to add any curves like I just did, you can do that. You can make any shape you want. You can go just smooth like that, or you can just make a whole bunch of curves. I'm just going to make this one, and then I'm going to make a point right here.
So this is where whatever you want to be like bloody.
The shape is up to you. If you want to do what I'm doing, that's okay too.
Oh, okay, there you go. I didn't like how it ended.
Oh, you're getting creative. You're like,
We'll
my
see
nose.
how it works.
Oh, you're doing it on your nose too. What product are we using?
We are using Maron cream paint. And we're only using, the only kind of paint we're using is Maron cream paint for this, unless we run out of black or some other color. So we're using black. Then we're going to put some red on. And then we're going to use some orangish, yellowish color. The black is just to give it shadow. And then we're going to put some red on it. And then, like the higher, I'm going to put chunks of latex and cotton like in the middle of my mouth. So once those are on, we're going to paint it, right? Black, red. And then the higher parts that are sticking up are going to be a little bit yellow. And then we're going to add the blood. It'll make sense later.
Remind everybody where we are and give us the address and all that stuff.
We are at Twisted Halloween, just off Metcalf and 91st Street, over by TJ Maxx and Panda Express. The address is 9038 Metcalf in Overland Park. Is that it?
Yep. All right. Can you see me too in the cameras if I ever want to talk?
Yes.
Hey everyone. If you ever have any problems finding a location, we're kind of in the corner of where 91st and Metcalf is, so keep driving back where that parking lot is, and we're right connected, pretty much connected to TJ Maxx. Twisted is not your ordinary Halloween pop-up shop. At Twisted, we think outside the bag. Our staff will assist you in creating the most unique costumes. At Twisted, we level up your existing costumes to help you create a new one. So what that means is we like to put accessories together instead of just opening up a package and putting it on and never using that package costume ever again. We like to be like, oh, we're going to do makeup. We're going to get this skirt and wear it as a pirate this year, but wear it as a steampunk next year, or a witch, or whatever. We want you to keep using your items and accessorize and not have the same look as everyone else. Yeah.
And when we're all done, you just let me know, and then we can...
Oh, it's looking good.
Have you seen the one you probably did? I saw it yesterday. It looked like the bridge of the nose was exposed. And
Yep.
it was really creepy. Really creepy.
Keep going.
We have one more seat. And if you want to move on, you can take your wedge sponge. Oh wait, I'm skipping a step. Yeah. Okay, latex. We're doing latex next. Are we having another person?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it though.
Okay. So you get your latex, and if you just want to pour it straight out of the bottle, like sometimes I will do it like this. Sometimes I'll just pour it into the cup and then kind of like dab in there. That's totally on you and your comfort zone. Or actually, instead of the cup, this would be better because you can reach it. So I'm just gonna take some latex and get it out of the bottle.
That's extremely inconvenient. It's a twist.
And I'm just gonna follow the outline. And we're just gonna go in sections. So once, don't go all the way down to the bottom of this. Like stop maybe around the middle area. We're just gonna go in sections and go really slowly because latex dries really fast.
Are you going on the line?
Yes, we are going on the line.
All the way around the nose and to the other side too?
Yes, but one little section at a time because latex is gonna dry.
So you're only doing this part right now?
I am doing this part right now, and then I'm gonna add.
So like about an inch right now?
Should this be wet to start with?
Other than the
No?
latex, no.
Okay. And we're just going along the edge,
Yeah.
a little bit at a time.
So, yep.
Okay.
I'd say about an inch. So add like a little part of latex and then put the cotton over it, just an inch at a time. That way it doesn't dry out. Because you want the cotton to stick onto the edge of it.
Are we
We're
just tearing
creating.
the cotton?
Yes, add the cotton.
But we're just tearing it, right?
Yes, don't add the cotton as its whole cotton ball. Just kind of like tear it up a little bit. And we're just gonna do the first layer at the moment, and then we're gonna go back over it a little bit.
And this is creating skin, right? The flap?
This is the skin flap,
Okay.
at least the beginning of it.
That's my son right now. No, I'm kidding. On the live feed earlier, I said we're right next to I think I almost said PJ Masks, but I said TJ Masks, and I was like, sorry, that was my son talking in my ear.
Because he watches the show.
Yeah, it's very popular.
You can tell me something. Mike the Knight. After that, we pay.
All right, so everyone that's watching on Facebook, we are at a new location every year. So please sign up for our newsletter. You can do that on Facebook or our website, which is twistedhalloweenkc.com. And sign up for our newsletter. That way you know the events, you know the events, you know where we're located. You can find out all the news.
So,
What is her name?
hi, I'm Vivian.
Tracy.
I'm teaching my very first class. And I'm getting cotton in my eye. Okay.
On the neck.
What?
I'm halfway, Mom.
About halfway down the neck. Yeah.
If you really wanted to go all the way down, you could. I mean, like it's up to you
Do
if
you
want to
be
change.
extra?
But I'm just gonna go like halfway. So the first step that we're doing is we take the detail brush and we dip it into the black. And we're just outlining the wound right now. You can make any shape you want. You can do it exactly how I'm doing it. It's up to you. And then After that, we are slowly adding liquid latex and cotton. We're tearing up the cotton balls.
You could carry around your walking stick.
Just go for it.
Do whatever you want.
It's always the hardest to get the beginning done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like a look never looks complete without the blood or the paint and everything. At first, you're like, what am I doing? But then once you add that blood and that latex, you're like, wow, this looks really cool.
Are we going all the way around? Okay. I just wanted to check and see if I was.
Yeah. This beginning and
Okay.
Keep going.
Want to make sure.
About at a time. Keep going.
because latex dries really quickly, we're just gonna go in sections. So I just add a little bit of latex first, cover that with the cotton, then move on to the next section, add latex, cover that with cotton. And if I'm going too fast, just let me know and I'll slow down.
Catch up.
If you need scissors, there's some right next to you on your left side. Yep.
I need to do crepey skin. I got it already on, so I'm good there.
Is it Santa?
So we can do a great Santa.
Santa beard.
You're like, I already got that down. Latex and cotton. There you go.
Right. This is going to be really good cheap.
It's really authentic when a kid tries to rip off the beard.
Yeah. Ouch. He's the real deal.
That's how to get him to leave for a while.
Oh, you got one?
Sorry, Bria, that cotton is just really funny on your poor face. Your mom's here. I think you
Oh, you're
your
fine.
mom's
Ask her if I can borrow a tablet, take pictures.
Oh, find out she doesn't know. She did marry young.
Kid is funny.
Okay, it started sticking to my fingers.
Does everyone know what they're going to be for Halloween?
Got like a list in my head of what I don't know.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be
Oh,
black.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna. Do you are we supposed to add another layer or?
The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the latex and I'm just gonna pat down what I already have,
Okay.
and then add a little bit more, and then pat that down.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to take a picture of all of you because this is just great.
Okay, now we pat it down with the latex.
All right, so I missed a step. What'd you do?
We're patting down the latex.
With or the
The
cotton?
with latex and adding a little bit more and then patting that down.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
It's okay. And then it's okay if it's not like a flap yet. Don't worry about that. We're not at that point. It's okay if it's just flat.
Is it okay if it's just fuzzy?
Or should she cover that with latex to make it not fuzzy?
I'm covering it with latex to make it not fuzzy.
Okay.
Okay. After your second layer, you'll tie it with latex again on.
Yeah.
It already looks gross.
Yeah, once you start covering down that fuzzy cotton.
The hardest part about this for me is that it's tickling my nose.
Yeah, me too.
And I decided, really stupidly,
To go across your nose.
to go, to try to do like half of my nose.
You were making
So,
the artistic choice.
Yeah, and now I'm
And you're
regretting that
paying for
choice.
You could move it up higher, and then you can peel up the bottom part that's over your nose
Yeah.
hole if it's bothering you.
We'll try it. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I may very much regret that.
And if we don't find it up here.
So how did everyone hear about us?
I've been following Twisted Halloween for a couple of years, trying to get into classes,
Uh-huh.
and my life hasn't allowed for it. And this year I said, this is the year. So
Tis time.
yeah, I contacted them way back.
So on Facebook or the
Yeah.
website? Yeah.
I contacted them way back in the summer.
Okay.
And this is the look.
Yeah, you guys are done now. No, okay. We're going for Santa Claus.
You guys are adorable right now.
Clearly, you don't know what adorable is.
We're doing Christmas and
I know you said today I didn't know what cute was either.
Oh, a gory Santa Claus would be fun.
Like Santa Claus would be
Like
cool
a
vibe.
Christmas, like kind
Like
of
a
thing.
candy cane going through the cheek.
Oh, yeah.
We all have twisted minds. It's okay.
You were at the right place.
Right? Last year, my fiance and I were Halloween shopping, and that's when we found Twisted Halloween. We just
Okay.
saw it on the side of the road and
Oh.
came in.
When we were on 87th Street?
Mhm.
Okay.
And the second layer, you might want to like rub it a little bit like towards this section of your face.
So
Like-
connected to your skin?
Yeah, just kind of like. But I would get that layer of latex on there first because it would, like there's little pieces that are sticking to my fingers when I try to do it before I put the latex on there.
Would you say the messier it is, the better it is?
Yes, definitely. The more messier, the better it is for this particular lick.
If the latex fumes is getting in your eye, you can always close your eyes and tap it while you're doing it. It does go away after a while, after it dries. Or you can pee in your eyes.
I would just, if your eyes are sensitive to it, just do one side at a time. I'm just going to do my right side right now. Then I'll move to my left side.
Trying to help you out. All right, all you Facebook TV 25 people, we do offer free kids face painting every Saturday from noon to 4, so make your kids happy and bring them in. Because, I mean, face painting for kids, they're always happy. Always happy. And we have free makeup classes Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So always go on our Facebook page and check out our events.
And the free class earns you 15% discount.
Yeah.
If you attend class, you get a 15% discount on makeup.
Tag them, you get an extra 5.
Oh, there you go.
I always forget to do that.
I do it at the end once I have a completed look.
Uh-huh.
I take a picture and put it on there and tag them.
Yeah. just keep adding more. This is gonna
How much of this are we supposed to have on here?
2 layers.
Because I feel like I have a lot.
You can stop at 1 layer if you don't want to go any
No,
further.
it's got 2 layers of cotton on it. I just didn't know how much latex I was supposed to be down on.
Just enough to make it
Smooth?
Lay down.
smoother, laid down, kind of stuck together.
Okay.
Anytime you use latex, after you put your material, whether it's paper towels, toilet paper, cotton, you always want to finish it with latex.
I sure am glad I have a cape. I'm wondering. Because something tells me I would have latex all over my shirt.
I think Bria and I will test it out.
Does everyone have a favorite horror movie?
A favorite what?
Horror movie. Or one that they're excited to see in theaters?
I just love every year when they play nonstop Old Halloween and all those other Cujo and all the old ones.
Stephen King stuff.
Those are my, I like to just watch that all weekend long.
Pet Cemetery.
I think Halloween will always be my favorite. It was the very first movie, a horror movie I saw when I was a kid, and so it's just and I've watched it so many times. I mean, I have it all memorized.
That's like an original.
Another great original is
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead, the original one.
I saw that one
It's so good.
last year in UMKC. They were playing it in one of my film classes. I saw it for the first time. It was pretty good, even though it was in black and white.
Who's excited for the new Halloween movie?
I'm gonna go see it.
I hope it's good.
I
I've heard
do
good
too.
things so far.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I entered one of that Omaze contest that if you win, you get to go and watch Halloween with her. And shoot, I forget who's the director? Well, anyway, the director, and which would be really cool to win.
That didn't work. Let's use my fingers for this.
David Gordon Green is what Google says.
Okay.
That's kind of how I feel too.
I'm gonna go see Suspiria, the remake. The original was really good, but the remake is gonna it looks pretty good in the trailers, and I'm excited to go see it.
Have you seen Hereditary?
Oh, I saw that.
What did you think of it?
I mean, I don't. I have mixed feelings about it. You know, like it's not like your classic horror movie. It wasn't what I was expecting. I'll say that. It's
So
not
it
that
wasn't
was-
awful, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just wasn't what I was expecting.
It kind of left me feeling a little unsettled. Like there was
Yeah.
some, which I thought was, I mean, I liked it, but yeah, the ending was a little kind of confusing. But
Yeah. Well, and Toni Collette's amazing. She's such a great actress.
And then once you get that second layer on there, if you want to do something else while you're waiting for it to dry, you can take your wedge sponge and dab anywhere, pretty much, and add some cotton to dangle off like flesh in the middle. That's what I did last time. And if you don't want to do that because it's not comfortable, then you don't have to.
God says, you ain't the boss of her.
No?
God says, she ain't your boss.
I'm no one's boss.
And it's the same rule with painting. If you have a wet section, you can always move on to another section while that section dries and go back to it later.
same thing, patting it down, or should we leave that one?
Same thing. We're just gonna, when it's dry, we're gonna like pull it up so it'll dangle.
So add more latex on top of it.
Yes. I actually don't think it matters all that much because we're going to cover it in blood anyways.
Okay.
Blood takes care of blood and glitter.
Yes, it does.
Blood and glitter. That's the one thing we've learned in this class. Blood and glitter take care of everything.
I have a half beard.
Oh, a good choice.
We're doing some good Santa Claus look.
Have you guys seen Krampus? Krampus is really good. There's a whole bunch of Krampus movies, but there's one that's called Krampus specifically, and that one is really good. It's made by the same guy, Michael Dougherty, who made Trick or Treat, and that's also a very good.
That's a great movie.
Yes. I remember the year it was supposed to come out in theaters. It was going to be my 14th birthday, and I was like, I am ready to go see this movie. And then when it was time to go on my birthday party, I found out last minute that they pulled it from theaters before they released it. And we ended up seeing 30 Days of Night instead. They didn't think it'd be successful.
He does a great job of capturing the feel of Halloween while still being a horror film.
Yes.
You got some good skin going.
And the director and writer of the movie was born on Halloween, so
Cool.
he's really into it.
How's everyone doing? Okay?
And then I'm just smoothing out with my fingers at this point. We're gonna pull it up later, but it'll look really good.
I know I'm a mess. I know. I train wreck all the time.
She's got a whole mess up there. Here, you probably couldn't see it.
Never been all over. I have a little bit of drips too.
If you need any baby wipes, there should be a package right there and over on that side. And I have some up here too if you need them for your hands or anything.
Your fingers.
Yeah, it just dries and I peel it off.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like
Perfect
Elmer's
technique.
glue from when you were 6 years old
Yeah.
and bored in class and you just sit there
Yeah.
and pour it on your hand and peel it
Oh
off.
yeah, I did that. Totally guilty.
I taught my niece to do that when she was making slime. To put the glue in the back of her hand and let it dry.
So is the whole pocket going to be covered with latex, or just not necessarily? This whole area down here, is this all latex or not?
It doesn't have to be. The main part is the outside.
Gotcha.
I'm just adding more stuff on the inside because I want to.
And that adds what?
It adds dangling flesh on the inside, like muscle and tissue and goopy blood.
So, and you said that we'll like take it and like pull it out
Yeah.
to make it dangle? Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm going to add a little bit more on this one part. So I had problems last time without doing that, so I have to make it a little bit more solid. There we go.
So y'all are going out tonight looking like this.
Scare my 1-year-old when I
It's
get
a little
home.
early for Halloween parties.
My son is now so used to me coming home with my face painted. He's like, "What, Mom?" Like, cool. You look the same.
I used to leave the classes last year and go to dinner. Like
I saw that picture you took, and like you and your husband are like, "Oh, we're at dinner," and I was like, "You two are funny."
Yeah, I went to my friend's birthday party because it was right after, and I was like, I had I think the killer clown makeup on, and we sat through a meal, and like there was one little kid, and he was like, sorry, scarring children everywhere I go.
So another thing that Twisted Halloween does, if I don't feel like I'm up to this challenge and I want to go to a party, you guys offer some help with that, right?
Yeah, we do offer individual makeup. It is $25 deposit. That way it just secures your spot. We'll do a full face makeup, half face, all paint, latex, anything that you want. You're like, I can't do this. We'll take care of it. We'll find someone that can do the look that you want.
Cool.
Yeah. And I had last year a guy came in and he's like, "Can you make me look like an old man?" And I was like, "I got you." And I just like spray painted his hair white, gave him wrinkles, dried out his face, gave him age marks and moles, and oh, he looked old. I should have done a before picture. I felt so bad after I did it. I was like, ah. But yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Then, oh, it's over. Where's he at? This guy comes in.
Yeah, that's.
And he's like,
Oh, that's good.
"Can you come in or can you just make it look like I have gashes in my head?" I'm like, "Yes, I can do that.
I got you.
Yeah." And that was just with toilet paper and latex and blood.
Wow. That's cool.
And then the next step, I mean, once your latex is dry enough, you might peel the edges of, like the inside edges specifically. You can get a hold of anything. Just a little bit. You don't want to take it all off. You just want enough for a flap.
I'm amazed how well your card is staying on. I thought there was no way that card was going to stay on.
And it keeps like coming closer to my
But
nose.
it still sticks out pretty well.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hey.
All the way around on this one,
On the inside,
across your nose and everything though?
Ooh, that even sounds creepy.
You can do sound effects too, I guess.
What are those YouTube videos that people just listen to people eating or like taking
What?
out Band-Aids?
ASMR.
Yeah,
I can't
ASMR.
stand it. It
Yeah.
makes my brain tingle in a bad way.
sorry guys.
Oh my gosh.
They said Bob Ross was the original one. His
listen
voice.
to that. No, people like
Eat, yeah. You're like, no.
no.
People make a lot of money off YouTube doing that.
They do.
Yeah, just eating stuff.
I
could
know,
also
but you
get
can't
into-
just sit down and eat meals. It's weird.
You could also get into Foley work, like recording weird sounds to match some action in a shot for a movie or something.
Also, to let everyone know, Twisted Halloween is the official sponsor for Renfest and also for Casey Harvest. Casey Harvest this year is October 6th. So if you ever go to those two events, we are the official costume sponsors. So any costumes there, we took care of.
Tickets, they come now.
Hey, if you come now, we will give you free Renaissance tickets. Come to the makeup classroom in the back of the Twisted Halloween, and first come, first serve. So if you don't get here in time, I'm sorry, they're all gone. So get here fast.
When does that start?
It's
going on
already
now.
started.
It goes till the 7th.
Yeah. It always starts Labor
14th.
Day
I'm
weekend.
sorry. Columbus Day.
And are you doing the inside cut too? The hair part of it or not?
If you feel like it. Sometimes I feel like if you leave it the way it is, it'll work. Sometimes I feel like peeling a little bit off. It really depends on what you want to do with that part. You want to peel it off a little bit?
So if you want it to dangle or not to dangle.
To dangle or not to dangle?
We're all full.
We're all full.
I know.
That
I
is.
could probably find you a chair to sit down if you want to watch.
I advertised your classes last night.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, I saw
Did you
it.
know that?
I did, I saw it.
So is this delay?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a few seconds.
And if you accidentally pull off like all the way through, you can just like put a little bit of latex on the outside part and then put it back down.
Now,
Yeah.
since I've got stringy latex, is that okay too?
Yeah, that is totally okay. If you have stringy parts on your latex, that just makes it even better.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are getting some flaps going. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Probably need a more of a flap here.
And then-
Latex on top to make sure that covers.
Did you want me to grab you a chair? No? Yeah? You want to sit and watch? You want to sit on that stool?
Yeah, do you mind? I just want to watch.
Look like it was okay.
But the important part is that you pull the dangly parts off before you paint, because if you paint and then you pull off the dangly parts, then there's a piece of your natural skin showing through the paint because it was blocking the paint to begin with.
Gotcha. Go that way and make a right turn. To your right. Oh.
There's no
Oh, okay.
Back by the 70s stuff and couch and prop setting, there's one that way. Away that way. Just keep going.
Yeah. Go through there, go right. Yeah.
Okay, I can start to see it now. See where you're going with that. I
Looking
didn't
good.
quite know where you were going till now.
Hi.
They're looking creepy already, aren't they?
This looks weird, you guys. Come back here and see this. It looks a little weird.
It'll look even better when we're finished.
All right, that's a compliment, right?
It is. It's certainly so.
That for you. Or on that one.
This one. And then October 20th, we have a
Walking and rolling.
we have a walking and rolling event where we will be designing costumes for kids who are in wheelchairs. So it's an all-day event if you want to come swing by. Doing that on October 20th.
Well, actually, we raise that money to
It's a
create.
fundraiser.
Yeah, to create the costumes, and we're unveiling 12 costumes.
So if you're watching, there is a percentage of the sales that come at Twisted Halloween. They come to the Walkin' and Rollin' to help create these really awesome costumes. Like last year, we had a little boy that had was he blind? With the yeah, he was blind with the KU, and he could hear. And Bill Self would talk on the wheelchair. It was amazing. So come in and see all the big reveals for the wheelchairs. Comic-Con will be there, so if you're really big into Comic-Con, you can meet some cosplayers, and I mean, it's just an awesome event to even just come out and see everything. So make sure you come out. Again, it is October 20th, and it's amazing. So, and if you want to see more events or know when face painting makeup classes are, please check our website, twistedhalloweenkc.com or Twisted Halloween Facebook, and sign up for our newsletter.
Or
You need more wedge sponges.
More wedges. What's the next step?
After this, if it's dry, we're going to add paint.
Cool. How do you choose what color of paint you're going to use?
We're starting with black.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Oh, yes, more makeup.
You know you're starting to love makeup when you get excited about a makeup sponge.
Does everybody feel like their latex is drying, or do we need a little bit more time?
Pretty good.
It's dry.
It's crunchy.
Did you peel off all the parts you wanted to peel? Alright. Then you take your new wedge sponge and you dip it in the black, and you just go crazy on the inside. Cover it all.
You been pulling back your skin, your flaps?
Yes. And if you have trouble with the sponge, you can use the brushes to fill in the cracks.
But don't get it on the flaps. just on the inside?
You can get it on the flaps on the inside.
On the inside part. Okay.
On the inside. In fact, if your flap, like mine, is like sticking out like this, you might want to like make sure that it does get like black on the inside of the flap.
And is this that same kind of makeup you've been using?
This is Mayron cream paint. Comes in this little tube. The only paints we're using today are Mayron cream paint. Unless we run out of a specific color, then we may use a water-based paint. But so far, we're just using cream paint.
Do you like the cream paint?
I think that cream paints are good for making a base. For me, that's my. Everybody has different skin, and sometimes the cream paint gets splotchy, but not always. I usually like to use it for a base.
So what are you doing on your lips? Are you trying to get them all black as well?
Yeah, I would do that too. So if you want to like purse your lips like this, and just kind of like.
Did you put it over the cut on your cuts on your face? Over this one?
Yeah, she covered that.
Everything in the torn area gets black.
So quit asking them questions, huh?
Questions are good.
Ask as many questions as you want.
There's no such thing as a stupid question. All questions are good.
Yes, if you're on
Clearly,
Facebook.
you haven't been with people I've been with.
I was going to say, I'm not sure I believe that.
Well, if you're learning something.
If you have any questions, people on Facebook or TV25, please comment below and we will answer them.
And when I get to the neck part, I'm going to sort of blend it a little bit at the base. So it's not going to be a hard line. But if you want to make it a hard line, that is also okay.
I need more black.
All right.
Yeah, I do too.
Not trip over my jacket. Who else needs more black? Excuse me, Astra.
Audra, remind us where we are.
We are at 9038 Metcalf in Overland Park, Twisted Halloween. We are by the Panda Express and the TJ Maxx. Please stop by. We are giving out free Renaissance Festival tickets. So please come back to the back makeup classroom and we will give them to you. So come on by. Yeah.
And these flappy parts that I added, like in the middle, I'm also painting them black. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to cover it all in blood at the end. It's just, it helps hide that you have skin once you put the blood on, you know?
It makes it deeper
Mm-hmm.
and gorier. Gross.
So in addition to black and blood, will you put additional color on top of it?
Next, we are going to do
Segue.
red cream paint from Mayron. But I'm not sure I'm done with the black yet. And then a piece of my skin is falling off, and I kind of need to add.
Perfect. That's perfect.
How thick do you want the black? Like how dark?
Doesn't matter.
Because you're going to cover up with blood, right?
Yeah, it's just to give it depth. That's all.
Okay.
Look at me, Vivian.
Ho, ho, ho.
ID's not working. Imagine that.
Yeah, my face ID. My phone.
And if you want to start on the next color, you can. It doesn't matter if you use the same wedge sponge because the colors are going to mix anyway. So we're going to do red next. And you don't, like, it's just going to be, it's going to end up being dark red, basically.
Go over everything again.
Yeah. So, like, it'll blend, which is fine. You want that.
And if anyone needs more red,
And time we add, we might some have time.
These colored kind or just regular? How's that?
We have two shades.
match it.
It doesn't have supposed to be messy. You just the main part. If you have like a color.
Please. So if you're watching, if Twisted community how you can person from what okay the school girls search. Are you know? You're good. Yesterday,
I what? Black.
yeah.
Red paint. Tastes like
Red.
About right.
A little bit. Okay.
And then use not gonna go is black. We're just very mainly yep. Them. Blends. Sponge.
Okay.
First on this spot. Go around it. Red color. Other whole face. Like
Complete or yellow.
I want to dark red. Whole face. Once you black. Middle. This way.
It almost
Yeah. Maybe of an order.
That's a good one.
Weird.
Like the more looks. Way better than putting that yellow. She said, have that extra detail.
Add a black or just if you over the yellow, you can. I could do that. So that.
Maybe
From
Forgot to at the bottom, it out with just no hard, just like it's a back.
add it
Lightly. Lightly.
with what blood. Do you want to coordination?
I'll just
Pass on color. Vision.
anything.
But you don't yeah.
I'm just gonna move down on right as I ran. Actually, this one in here, but
We're in break on 3 minutes.
we're gonna 3 minutes.
We're still on Facebook.
All right. To found most use that. it doesn't.
It's just like a
I had of the and one of 4 things that were around.
she looked.
Step. I'm just gonna put flat. Gonna go in. It's gonna be. And we're gonna.
All the way. Or
You miss. There's white blood.
Got it.
To look at the camera, twisted Halloween. 49. Doing.
Welcome back to Twisted How met the night over accident one. Just gonna have thing and water flat. Have to be if we have white blood, everything.
Shows
white zombie. Can't ever. Too much. Okay. Live again. Alright. Just let her Halloween first. Get excited. Yeah. Renaissance. So the back of your head is, hey, I'm giving out. We'll get you covered.
Drive here. I'm gonna go drive. Yeah. Right. It's the one.
Not cheap.
I think they're.
About 20.
The drug.
They're green. Wow. In the water. You can pick one.
Yeah.
Roses do you have gifts? I only have one. My mom, I give her like trying to. Yeah, I guess. Like, garden. It's like very
Okay, my garden. Got a trailer.
like a beer. My God, that's all.
Okay.
Smile. Wow.
Thank you. Pass.
That's cost half.
I love it.
You know that.
You know what? I do that.
Like, that's what the thing. No.
And then
You guys. To me. Oh, and
that's the inside.
Dublin. Power.
Rose.
Fresh. You use your. You use one of. But in the do the there's any cover more. I forgot giving that. And I would like occasion the global amount.
You can cover it with you. Like I let's fix this up.
Okay. You need to
In the foundation, like right? It's up to if you that in.
increase.
Extra.
tattoo.
Flaps on my. If you have it, I would totally gel blood. Doesn't. It's just side.
Yeah. Should they?
I just have a crack. General amount of
Like a Mac.
Blood.
Ask
How did I find out?
Face. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking your face.
And bruises are
brown, red.
yellow. A little bit of the left of but some on
Like maybe I that I had you want to go had Mary we is stuff into paint here done eating like it. Good for
will your blood down the neck? Are you
yeah. You get then. Ta-da.
accessories should you watch nice.
action work? Yeah, hard.
Oh, that.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now that would put the surface.
Be cool.
That
Like all the
maybe
like a type of.
Ooh. Would be if you put consider normal makeup.
I'm putting red on the outside. See how I'm doing.
Keep it in the middle.
Hair.
Angly. So
Just like detail things like
Compare several times. People once I can see the top of that on your.
yeah,
That's kind of challenging to get that. I think sell it.
I did it. And that was that they found. Next morning, this to be want the middle.
Difference is the look. Gives you an idea.
Yeah, hard to know. No.
latex, and you're like, this is for everyone. Hollywood.
So.
And boyfriend for Twitter because she came across practice and then that's why they made practice perfect. Our free
Sure. No, it's
Just thought of the moment, like a little bit more.
show close.
This is over.
Yeah. Looks great. What was that? No. That was just okay. Just did it.
Right.
It was in.
Pull it up, didn't see that. Black.
Everyone. This is slightly different.
said earlier, 7 are all instead of a back.
Oil, like oil, you know.
pretty well.
Really, I can walk with eat.
If you do all night, the spray stuff is wouldn't use every day for every berry. Like it's so it's okay. Clothes you don't want to use, but literally makeup stay for 2020. So are going to smudge get that for a while and being able to think coming to the ball and enjoy it. I'm gonna take a photo of all
Guys, it's all
That's it from the 1.5.
that's such pain. Meant for life, where there's a
Take cues.
Did I? Okay. Ooh. He wants there person you came only for so.
I need to get
Well, a group in the and then everyone.
I can't get my
Yeah, you
for a while.
she can.
Oh, okay. Kind of what? That's it.
You guys, Swedish
By the days.
We can all stand. Because this
I'll take another one.
Sure. That's scary.
You everyone. If you want to mermaid, so we can.
What time?
So come